Hello and welcome to the Shoegaze 93 channel, and today is a special Czech Republic edition. This is something I've ordered from Germany, a product that I've been following on Discogs for a number of years now, and the price has come down to a price I'm happy to pay, although it's still quite expensive. Cost me about £85 including shipping, so the item was about 60 odd pounds, and then with the shipping it made it about 80. But I thought, considering that usually I don't see it for under 200 or 150 pounds, I actually thought this was a good deal, so I took the plunge and went for it. And we're gonna unpackage it right now. Might as well do it right in front of you guys, so we can sort of share the excitement. So yeah, German post, but this is a fine addition to my Czech Republic Shoegaze collection so far, which I've got down here. The ones I've got so far are the Here EP. So that's the Here EP from 1991. They went on to do Swirl. I'm still looking for Swirl. I mean, it's available, but that's very pricey. I haven't seen it come down, and I can't really get it on. I haven't seen it on CD for a while on Discogs. And I've got Ecstasy of St. Theresa, Susurrate, albeit it's got different artwork to what you see on the YouTube version of it. This is like some kind of, I think it's like a US release, which was actually really cheap when I got it. So Ecstasy of St. Theresa, another one of the big bands. I want to get the Pigment EP. That's another thing that is quite pricey and hard to find. And I've got the Fluid Trance EP from, which I think is like a John Peel session from 1993. It's basically 3 tracks that were recorded with John Peel, I believe. Or was that the Sikusaq EP? I think this was as well. I think this was recorded in session, but yeah, that one there. I'm still looking for the Naked Souls 2-in-1, the one with the dolphins on the front. I'm looking for that, but that doesn't come up very often. But anyway, let's get into this, and I've given you a clue to the artist. It is the Naked Souls. Here it comes. Check if there's anything little in there. Nope. So here it is. Here it comes. There it is. It's Shady Ways Anti-Clockwise by the Naked Souls. I'm so ecstatic to have this in my collection, and this would go nicely in my Czech Republic Shoegaze collection. I wanted the EP as well, 2-in-1, the one with the dolphins on, and that's got the famous song Sleep on it. Sleep is how I found out about this band, because it's like included in various like shoegaze compilations on YouTube, like lots of mixes, and it's got a Spout Hole on it, which is the sleeper track on it really, and it's the one that gets so overlooked, and it's just a beautiful kind of symphonic track, track 2 called Spout Hole. But for this one here, it's a full album. It's the only full album they did. So they did that 2-in-1 EP, and then they went on to do this album in 1995. And it's got how many tracks has it got? I think it's like it's a nine track album, and my favourite is definitely Shadow on the Wave. From what I've heard of it on YouTube, Shadow on the Wave really stood out for me. It's just this beautiful cascading delay line going on. It's like triplet delay going on. It's like ascending and descending. Yeah, and it's just got this kind of like release kind of feel to it. You know, it ascends to this climax, and then the vocals come in, and I think Milan Sip is the vocalist, and I really like his Pale Saints Ian Masters kind of choir boy vocals. Just it's super unique and it's distinct, and it goes really well with shoegaze dream pop music. It really does. That choir boy style, it just seems to really work. Sort of adds the wonder to it. And Winter Kills Me as well is another really good track from here. Auto da Fe is the second track, and that's a really long track, and I remember that being full of beautiful sounds. Blue, Victoria, Heaven, Seattle Song, Nothing Just Like You, Day After Day, that's a really good album closer. So it says, a Lost Records product, 1995 Lost Records. But yeah, definitely check the Naked Souls out. They're on YouTube. Their #1 song is Sleep, but I really highly recommend Shadow on the Wave, which is track 4 on this great album, and Winter Kills Me, which some people say it's reminiscent of When the Sun Hits by Slowdive, and I kind of see that. I think it's a very similar chord pattern, you know, like D to F sharp, G to A. It's got that yeah, it's definitely got that D to F sharp thing going on. You know, it's in the key of D major, and yeah, it's going from the tonic, the D, to the medians, I think, because it's third, isn't it? F sharp. So it's going to the tonic to the medians, and then rising up. G A, finally hitting dominant on the last chord, and then dominant back to the tonic, which is the D chord. So A to D the is the dominant going back to the tonic. So yeah, that chord progression always works really well. So let me open this up. Got some more kind of fishy things on the insert. It's a very it's like squid octopus looking thing on the front cover, but I really like it because it can be like it's ambiguous. It's nuanced. You know, it does look like pebbles on a beach, like from a distance. It's got that kind of pebbles on a beach. And that's looks like a stone or something there. You know, it reminds me of like a red sky over over a beach. You know, with the sea raging in the background. Yeah, it's an interesting cover. Like some people probably hate it, but I see the artistic value in it. You know how it can be. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Sort of how I like the artistic nuance of it, how it can be interpreted in many ways. Um, like I said, it looks like some kind of sunset over a beach, like from a distance. When I first saw this on YouTube, like the thumbnail, I literally thought it was that. I did think it was like a red sunset over some kind of pebbly beach. Um, which would go well with the music. What does it say here? So inside it says thanks to Thomas and Yana. All words and music by Naked Souls. Engineered by Patrick Miadidea and Giorgio Motto. The Churchill Garden did the sleeve design. That's interesting because Andy Yossi is in the Churchill Garden, and they've like released stuff in like the 2000s, 2010s, like decades like after this came out. So the Churchill Garden, I never knew they were actually like around in the 90s. I thought they were like a 2010s outfit because they got Chrissy Vanderwood in it from the American band Wishing or whatever they're called. Forgot the name now. But Whimsical, I meant. So yeah, Churchill Garden. I didn't realise they're like some Swiss band that's been going on for a long time. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh yeah, there though. So yeah, Milan Junior on vocals and bass. So yeah, just like Ian Masters, it's interesting how he played bass at the same time as singing. So yeah, I definitely think there's Ian Masters from Pale Saints. There's the Pale Saints poster. Yeah, I think there is some kind of like contrivance there, you know. I think he must have listened to Comforts of Madness or In Ribbons and really got inspired by that voice. And then, yeah, and you got Jurka on guitars. Yeah, I think it's Jurka Novak on guitars, and then Lada on drums, percussion. So yeah, they were just a three-piece, which is interesting. So just like Kitchens of Distinction, then another great three-piece band in the genre. But yeah, Kitchens of Distinction are really, really criminally underrated. I mean, I wouldn't put these guys maybe quite as high as that. But yeah, awesome though. I'm so glad I got this. I mean, it didn't come cheap. I mean, like I said, it was about £80 overall, but compared to what I've seen it for, that was actually, I thought it was the right time to buy it because I don't think it's going to come down cheaper than that because there's been other examples that are like still £150 at least. So yeah, it's got some fisheye there on the disc. 1995 Lost Records. Yeah, so that I got a nice collection there of classic Czech Republic shoegaze, and I want to add to that list. I want to get Pigment by Ecstasy of St. Theresa, and I want to get 2-in-1 EP, and I want to get Moving Holiday stuff as well. And I want to get Manon Meurt stuff from more recent Czech shoegaze. I got Divided as well actually over there. So hopefully you can see that. I'm trying to put my collection here right in front of you. Yeah, I mean it's looking good. And there's my Czech collection right there. Let's try to go down. So there we go, guys. I mean, yeah, this is better, isn't it? I think you guys can see. And then Fluid Trance. Check that out. See you later, guys. Thanks for checking in on this Czech special. Over and out. Bye.